Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're actually going to be playing a game called BlackLands. Um, basically, this game is on Roblox. I'm actually surprised because it kind of reminds me of like a mixture between kind of like Fortnite and I guess like a Warzone type thing, because there's a battle royale. I've actually never played it, but I usually play the survival mode because the survival mode seems really fun. That's like the only one I actually play because I play with my friends. So I don't know. But in today's video, I'm actually going to be showing you guys tips and tricks on how to actually get stuff really fast on BlackLands. Okay, guys. So first things first is if you public servers, you usually can kill each other, and that can usually, if you don't have anything to even defend yourself with, which you really don't start out with anything to protect yourself. So whenever you do run into somebody, usually they have good stuff, and you're already dead. You're probably like, well, how did they get all that good stuff? Well, there's one of two things. One, either they actually gathered it all and actually can try to fight off other players for that loot, or two, they actually just did something very simple. Private servers. Well, the thing is, what's cool about BlackLands is the private servers are actually free. So if you don't want to contend with all these other players while you're looting, so that you can go and grab loot fast, and then hop into a public server to just a fight, or hop. I don't know if you can actually carry stuff in the battle royale, but if you can, then you can just bring that stuff in there. I would assume not, but in the survival mode, you can actually bring that stuff from the private servers over to this because it saves your stuff. So if you want to get stuff really fast, like I have my own private server right here. There we go. I also have the audio turned off because it's pretty loud whenever you get first in here. I actually don't know what I have because I haven't really gotten in here. Oh, I don't have anything. Apparently I died. Okay. Yeah, the PvP can be pretty wonky. But once you actually come over here, you can actually select where you... well, here. Well, that is if you haven't selected it just yet. That you get to pick where you want to spawn. But if you have, then you're going to have to spawn in the same place you logged out. So, okay. So I'm actually going to be showing you guys some hot spots here where you can actually get a lot of good stuff. And usually they're pretty big hot spots where people like to go all the time, and that's why you don't usually want to try to go there in public servers, because you'll usually get killed by some guy hiding on the rooftop with a sniper. So yeah, you probably do not want to do it on a public server, but if you do and you're you want to be risky about it, you could try. You actually getting stuff and actually getting out alive, not so much. Also, for those who are new to the game, you can actually just head over here to these type of, I guess it's like the oil change building over here. It's like a car oil change type thing. Or kind of like a gas station, I guess. I don't know. I don't really see like the gas type stuff. But you can find cars here, you can just use them. They don't really have much gas, but it's much better than trying to find gas for a car. And yes, you can actually zoom out for both console and PC. Okay, guys, I'm actually gonna be heading to one of the best places you can actually grab loot on the entire map. So one of the best that you can actually go to. Oh, I did not mean to jump out. Anyways, so one of the best is Avalon. Avalon right here is probably one of the biggest hotspots on public servers because it's a military base. Usually the military bases on this entire map usually have the best loot, extending from machine guns, sniper rifles. It really depends on... I'm pretty sure you can get a sniper rifle, but I'm not too sure about that one. But I know you can get machine guns. But you can also grab armor and stuff, so that means that whenever people shoot you, you don't take as much damage as you would expect. But yeah, the thing is, the armor is actually pretty hard to find on this entire map, except for Avalon, and I'm almost sure it's like Ajax, I think. Ajax has to be one of the other ones where you can find armor. One thing I am going to point out, though, guys, is once you head over here, like either Avalon or Ajax, you do have to watch out for something. If you do start hearing sirens... okay, this is if you're new to the game. If you do start hearing sirens or something, get the heck out, because, especially if you're on this side over here, because if you are, you're going to have gas, and it's just going to kill you. Not instantly, but it will build up over time, and it'll just kill you. Honestly, I've never really been in the gas to actually get killed, but I've seen other people get killed, so I don't know how long it exactly takes. But see, I came into here, and here's a tactical helmet right off the bat. So, ooh, yeah, I was right. Okay, sniper rifle. Yeah, you do have to have a backpack, which people new to the game probably don't know you need a backpack to actually carry all the stuff. So, you can also only carry one primary. So, what you are going to want to do is actually just drag it over to one of the slots over here, and then pick up another gun. But, we don't really have a backpack right now, so here I'm going to look around for one. And this is a private server, so there is nobody in here. Here's an M4A1, and usually these military bases have really cool ones, like M4A1 with a 100-round drum mag. You can also get, scopes to put on these guns, and it's really cool. I think, no, that's not a scope. Okay, I thought it was. Also, another good thing about the military bases is you can find a ton of food and water over here, like MREs, and, some water. I don't know why I thought that soup can over there was water. I don't know why. But, yeah. Also, not a lot of people, like, know about this until they actually start dying. I found out about this recently, but if you actually eat or drink too much and it actually turns red on the bottom, I know some people know about this already, but for those who don't, if you actually eat or drink too much, as you would expect, there is consequences. You will start dying very, very, very slowly, and you will need stuff to heal. Ah, here's a backpack. Now that we have a backpack, it's not one of the tactical ones, but we can actually pick up stuff, like more stuff now. So we can carry more ammo. Not like we really need this, but we can carry it now. Also, for those who don't actually know, I think we have a... Yeah. Okay, for those who actually don't know, you know how you can't reload, and whenever you shoot with 5.56, I'm telling you guys this because it's an absolute need to know. Whenever you have a 5.56 or something, whenever you shoot, you can't reload, right? So basically, what you have to actually do is actually come over here, detach the either drum mag or just a mag, and then you come over here and you actually just press combine, and there you go. It's loaded again. Then load into primary, and then it takes a minute, and there you go. You have your 100-round mag. I don't know if it's like a glitch or something, or if I'm doing something differently, but I can't seem to get it to work unless I actually do that. So, for those who also don't know, that's probably your best option. It also kind of reminds me of like PUBG, kind of like Fortnite PUBG, because the B is for build here. You can actually build like a base if you wanted to, which kind of reminds me of like Fortnite kind of stuff. And you can, the only problem is once you go into the new server, it's not like it's going to save or anything. So, as you would expect. But your stuff does save whenever you go into a new server, but the building and all that, but doesn't. Because that would be utter chaos. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of like PUBG, Fortnite, kind of like Warzone, kind of. I'm not too sure. It kind of reminds me of like a mixture of those. You can find all kinds of stuff in this place. This is usually one of the best bases on the entire map to actually find stuff. You can also find cool little hats. They don't provide like hardly any freaking like protection, but there's also these vests, ballistic vests. These will protect you like crazy unless you go up to somebody with a machine gun. I'm afraid you're dead because the machine gun, it takes over like I think 3 seconds to kill you, but the problem is with the shooting, if somebody hits you, it will start shaking your screen and then you'll die because it won't really give you that much time to react. Okay, so we checked out Avalon. I'm going to take you guys to Ajax here because it's not really that worth it. Honestly, if you're going to want really good stuff really, really fast, go to Avalon. Unless you're on a public server, then you might actually want to try maybe going to Ajax. Actually, maybe not, because the thing is, Ajax is usually a pretty big hotspot considering it usually doesn't have a lot of stuff, but people still go there probably because they think it's not going to be as much as Avalon because of how tiny it is. So that's probably more likely to have even more people than Avalon. So Avalon might be a more valid choice, or just stay in Trenton and try to grab whatever you can. But if you want to grab stuff that will actually protect you, like armor, backpacks, and stuff, the only places you can really get that is from Ajax and Avalon. That's like the only places you can grab it. Airfield also has some airdrops, and so does Trenton and Sumfer. They have airdrops from time to time. I think it's like every like 10-15 minutes. They usually have an airdrop. You can see this plane flying overhead, kind of like a Warzone kind of. Well, not it's not like a plane, but like a loadout. Let's say a loadout. It'll just randomly drop out of the sky, but there's actually a plane carrying it. And you'll see the plane. It's usually very loud, so as long as you have your volume up, but it's usually very loud. You can see it either flying or hear it flying overhead, and you can just look up and you can see where it goes, and you'll usually drop it. I'll probably see if I can find one here in a minute, but I'm still gonna be heading to Ajax. We'll probably see one along the way. By the way, these warehouses, for anybody that wants to know, these warehouses are not really, they don't really have loot. All they really have are building materials. So if you are, okay, this is the guess, but if you do want building materials to make like a fort, you can find stone, brick, and wood in there. But this right here is the gas. I probably won't die, but if we go into it, you'll kind of see how my screen turns green. So this is dangerous over time, and we'll start to get damaged probably here in a minute, maybe. But you can easily drive through it, usually, and then the radiation will go back down. It takes a minute, but it'll usually go back down. So, it's not that dangerous, but if you stay in it for quite a while, I would assume that you would die. So, yeah, but airfield usually has the most airdrops or plane crashes. Sometimes the plane will crash, and there will be like loot next to the plane and all that. Or there'll just be a loot drop and all that. Be careful, because this town, I seem to get killed here a lot. So, yeah, people like to just camp here. So, whenever you do pass by here, be sure to bring something with you, like a weapon that's long range. Because, unless you're trying to get over here to get a long range weapon, then I would just book it, because they are going to be camping there probably. And then over here, you can find the same loot that you can find over there in Avalon, all the same loot. But there's not as many like buildings to look into. There might be a cafeteria. I'm not too sure. I think there might be a cafeteria here. I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure they have a designated color, because the places with the armor, weapons, and all that usually have a greenish type color. And I think the one over here is a dark green, if I'm correct. Yeah, this is a dark green, and here's the cafeteria. So if you want to find weapons and armor and all that, light green. If you want to find food and water, go dark green. And now the last thing we're actually going to try to do is actually head over here between Semper and Trenton and go look for the airdrop. And I'm just going to go wait over here and to see actually if I can actually see one flying overhead, and then we might actually be able to catch some of the loot. Actually, I'm about to drive into the freaking water over here. Also, another cool tip is if you actually head into one of these gas station, oil change, whatever it is, flashlight. You can find flashlights. They're not very useful, but you can find them. There's also compasses. I would assume that they're actually pretty helpful. I don't really use the compass. I don't actually know. Oh yeah, I've used it before. Okay. It's been a while. Usually, there's actually a chance for a baseball bat or an axe. If you find the axe, you could be like Minecraft over here and grab it and then head outside and then go to your nearby tree and just start whacking it. Okay, as long as your bag isn't full. If your bag is full, you will not get any wood. But if you actually go up to the tree and start whacking it, you will actually get wood. Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, I don't actually know if that's the airdrop or if that's just the helicopter that's just gonna crash. Yeah, I think it's the airdrop. So we're gonna actually follow this. Oh, I see the crashed helicopter over here. But here, actually here, we could probably head over there in just a minute. But let's check out this crashed helicopter, and then I will show you guys over there. Hopefully I don't run out of gas, because we're about to run out of gas. Okay. So once you see one of these crashed helicopters, they usually have quite a bit of stuff. They usually have snipers, different kinds of varieties again, usually the AUG, AK, and some other stuff. Yeah, they do usually have the UMP, sometimes the Tech 9, which you can usually find in basic types of buildings, but it's not like grand stuff, but you can still find like cool snipers and ammo and all that if you need ammo. There's also the airdrop or the care package locators. You can actually find them at the bases, the Avalon and Ajax. You can also find them in, well, care packages, I think. Yeah, well, I'm almost certain you can, but not too sure about that. Well, guys, I'm actually have to wrap it up for today. So, because I can't find an airdrop, so I'm just gonna skip to tomorrow, and I'm gonna hope that I can find it. So, yeah, see you tomorrow. And we're back. Okay, it is the next day, and we are back. Okay, okay, so we need to find one of the care package type things. Well, I found the care package. Only problem is it's in the gas. So, we're gonna have to do like a Mission Impossible type thing here. Apparently it did drop, but it is in the gas, so let's do this. Okay, let's get it. Okay, this is all the stuff that you can actually find out here. A bunch of ammo and stuff. There we go. Come on, E. All this. You can grab a bunch of ammo. There's a bunch of snipers, types, guns, all this. It's usually decent, but it's still not as, you know, good as some of the other stuff. And we are dying. Well, it would seem that we've cheated death. Well, maybe we have. Well, I think I've noticed a pattern with the care packages in this game. The care packages tend to actually like go to an area, but if that area is like kind of gassed or something, usually the care package was there just before the gas hit. I think, maybe, I'm not too sure. Okay guys, that's actually gonna have to be it for today's video. If you did like today's video, please like and consider subscribing. Hopefully this video helped you with the tips and tricks for like beginners. So hopefully this helped in some way or form if you didn't know some of these. So yeah, I hope this helped, and thanks for watching.